Good morning, this is Grandma Kalina, Kintsugi woman. I'm just outside. Look at these beautiful flowers behind me. My kayaking canoe there. I'm just having my coffee. I just got a wonderful message that my granddaughter's going to be born 3 months from today. Isn't that amazing? And yes, it is. I've got 2 other beautiful granddaughters and my beautiful little boy, a 2-year-old grandson. And he's going to be a big brother. So, wonderful news. It's wonderful. Amazing. It's a miracle. Our family keeps growing. Big family we're in, and continually, and Mom's still here, so Mom's going to get to see another great granddaughter. Look at my garden. My home. Things keep changing. The sedums out and these beautiful flowers back here. My coffee. What are you doing today? Happening in your life? We've been through lots of change in the last couple of months, and it's continually changing in the home, in our lives, with the kids. This new year, school year, and it's a big day to know that, and just know what's coming, to understand that life keeps giving back, and we have so much to be grateful for. And this next generation, the intergenerational future and love and blessings that I send out to the universe for my grandchildren, for my great-grandchildren. We never know what it's going to be like, but I send all of them blessings of love and health and prosperity and protection. And for your grandchildren, for love, prosperity, health, protection. Just let's send that out into the ethereal universe, out there, out to God, out to we know how much it's taken to get us here, to get our mothers here, all the things we had to go through. It's been a journey, a real journey. And it will be, I can imagine what it will be like for my daughter as she becomes a grandmother, and my son as a grandfather. There's so many different changes. I was looking at a video I made for my mother's 75th birthday, and she's 86 now, so just looking back, I put together a bunch of pictures of her when she was a young girl, and she was in a foster care and put into a family of conservative Mennonites. But it was very hard, be taken away from her mother. At that time, her father died. She was only, maybe 8 years old. There were her and her 2 sisters, and, they were put in an orphanage and then put into foster care. We loved our grandmother very dearly. She was a wonderful foster grandmother, and her children, we loved them, as they are so close in age, and they were always like best friends. My dear friends, the girls, they became like best friends, and only 6 months older than me, so they were really, I didn't think of them as aunts, but and I still have them close in my heart and in my lives, and I just thank God for them. But it was a hard journey for Mom and for my aunts, and it's can you imagine being taken away from your parents, losing your father and then being taken away from your mother? That's horrible. And then to be married she married a conservative, older, 9-year older man, my dad, and he was driving a horse and buggy. That's how conservative my family was. I don't know about your family, but generations of change, and I was very rebellious. I decided at a very young age that's not what I wanted to be. But as grandmothers, we've gone through so much. I don't know what your story is like, but that was part of my story. And then I made choices, and I married an Indian man, and I became mother of 2 beautiful children. I got to be an Indian and see what it was like, and you know, the comparison. If you see how Indian, the women and the customs and just the way that women are treated by the men, and compared to Mennonites, right? They're very much alike. It's crazy how much they are alike, how much the Mennonite is very religious, like the Indian, with their religions, and but the customs and everything is very strong, beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful, wonderful things about both cultures. We can learn from each other and share. As with any culture, we have in my family, we've got my granddaughter's part Peruvian, and another one part Lebanese, and my grandson, my new granddaughter, they've got Portuguese, and so my family's very mixed. We've got a big mixture of different families, and Mom's family is originally from the Wales area, you know, so we are very fortunate and blessed that we have learned so many lessons and that we can share and that we can help each other. And yeah, so just a few thoughts in my garden thoughts, and just thinking and just so grateful. And it just makes me wonder what another 50 years will bring, like the last 50 years, right? From the time I was 15 to now, there's been great change. And I got to see my grandmother, and if you see some of my pictures, you see she's an old order little grandma. She's got a covering on. I used to wear when I was younger too, a covering, right? You know, to church. But yeah, so you have a wonderful day. Connect with me. This is something that you resonate with. If you want to talk, and let's find out. I'd love to find out a little bit more about you and sharing our journeys together. And Kintsugi blessings to you. And connect with me, and just join my Facebook group. And if you're a Canadian grandma out there, we want to connect with you too. And we're trying to, I belong with the Global Grandmothers Council Network, and you'll see that my postings there. On Wednesdays I have a Zoom call, and you can join me, and I will be talking about Kintsugi and different things related to grandmothers. But if you're Canadian, I'm trying to start a group here, and this locally here, because we are wanting to find something. I'm wanting to find something that we can start and meet locally. So if you're interested in that, let me know where you're from and how we can connect, and I'd like to set something up. So I'll put the link in here, and join me, and let's find out a little bit more about each other and how we can help each other. Kalina, Kintsugi's sister, Kintsugi grandma, take care of you. Have a wonderful day. XOXOU.